Yo, what is really good on my day one? Welcome back to the channel. So this is a topic that I actually thought about while I was on leave. The reason why I want to talk about this is because I've been running into a lot of service members who feel like once they are in service, they end up questioning as to what they are doing in the military. Now, this doesn't necessarily go for the Air Force. It kind of encapsulates a lot of what we do and a lot of what we train for, and that is the topic of the reality of being in the military. And for me, it's the reality of being in the Air Force. Now, when I was in squadron officer school, there was a doctrine called the powers of domain. For those who don't know what those powers are, it is diplomatic, information, military, and economic. Now keep in mind, when 1, 2, 3, or even 4 of these do not align or shake hands, what usually tends to happen is war. And that is the reality of what we serve, is when our nation calls us, we must be ready to answer the call. Now, I won't go in depth with these instruments, but the instruments basically speak for themselves. Now, keep in mind, if there's no diplomacy and information isn't lining up, there's military chaos happening, the economies of the world are starting to go down, war could happen. Now, that is the reality of serving, right? It's all fun and games when you see me doing like the training, you see me going through like these deployments and whatnot. The harsh reality is when you are called, you will do the things that sometimes you don't want to do. And that is something that not a lot of people will talk about. The military can be highly glamorized, and that's something even for me I have a hard time accepting, because even though it comes with the valor of your job, people look at the military like it's on this platform. And yes, we do a lot of things that people don't know about, and it does progress you through your career because the military is self-sustaining. And the fact that there are no private sector companies that control what the federal government does, we pretty much run, the units that we're in charge of. Now think of this, when we were at the peak of war with GWAT, if you don't know what that is, that was a global war on terrorism. The military probably had the highest recruiting numbers ever, and people wanted to serve. And the mere fact that some people don't understand what they're signing themselves up for is just something that needs to be discussed. Because there are times where you are taking orders, and the orders sometimes aren't things that you want to do. And believe it or not, the military is not for everyone. Some people do a 3 to 4 year contract and get out. Some people are lifers. And I feel like this is a topic of discussion that needs to be talked about amongst the military community, because I've not seen any creators specifically talk about this topic. And it's a deep topic because the price that we end up paying, especially if it's someone giving their life for the United States, is a topic that people don't want to discuss. And when you do sign up for these special teams like me, when I sign up for CCATT, I'm aware that I am signing the fact that my life could be taken at any given moment when I am up in the air, transporting people back and forth. So I'd love to know your thoughts about this topic. It's a deep one, and without this narrative or this discussion, the thought process of doing something for quote unquote the greater good might not be something that everyone wants to do, because there are veterans who aren't in agreement with what they've done, and there are veterans who absolutely love what they do. So love to know your thoughts. Besides that, I have new videos coming out. I was in Asia recently for almost a month, and I have a lot of travel videos coming out. So hope you guys are well. I'll see you guys in the next video. Y'all take care.